Guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have a huge drugstore haul to show you. It's mostly lip products. I would say like 90% of it is lip products. So I'm going to get into it because there are a lot of lipsticks. First of all, I'm going to start with Flower Beauty. This line is pretty much new to me, at least their lipsticks. I've only tried a few things from their line, but recently, like, I went crazy on their lipsticks. So I picked up 4 of the, what are these? The High Shine lipsticks. These have more of a glossy finish. The other ones I'm going to show you are a matte finish. So the first shade I'm going to talk about is called Ginger Lily. I'm just going to swatch these on my hand, on the back of my hand, and then I will do a lip swatch video with just the Flower Beauty lipsticks in a separate video. So here is the shade Ginger Lily. This is really pretty. It's kind of a pinky coral mid-tone shade. And then the next shade I picked up is called Morning Glory. And it looks like a really light nude, which it is, but it's one that I can actually wear. I don't know, I just really like it. It's like a pink, there's a little bit of peach in it, but it's just really light, but it's also really pretty. The third shade is called Baby Buttercup. This is just a peach toned nude. I love this shade, it's gorgeous. It's creamy with a little shine. I'm surprised I haven't tried these lipsticks sooner because they are really amazing. And then the last lipstick I have to show you, this is a new one to their collection. I was looking on their website and it showed that this shade is new. And this is in the shade Cactus Flower. This is an orange. This is pretty much a straight up orange, except there is a little bit more red in it than, let's say, yellow. I know the orange shade in collection exclusive shade Dalzen shade is more of a yellowy orange. If you're looking for orange lipstick that is a little bit more wearable, I would go with Cactus Flower. It is really pretty and it just gives a nice hydrating look to the lips. Here we have the 4 colors in the black packaging, and these are called Luxury Lip Color, High Shine Lip Color. So I thought it was something with shine in it. Anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the ones in the white packaging. And these ones are really matte. I do like the deeper shades more than the lighter shades, just because the deeper shades, they're just more forgiving as far as, you know, the lines and any like dead skin on your lips. They don't show as much, but I still do like the lighter shades, just not as much. So the first shade is called Camellia Charm. And wow, they really stick. This is just a baby pink color. This one is not my favorite. It doesn't look the best on me, but it is still really pretty. The next one is called So Gladiola. This one is really pretty, but just make sure your lips are really hydrated. It's just a really vibrant, beautiful peach shade for the spring and summertime coming up. Moving on to Rosy Garden. This is another really pretty shade. I like this because it's deeper, but it's not like a crazy in your face deep shade, if you guys know what I mean. 3 more to swatch. The next one is called Petal Kiss. This is a really pretty nude shade. In fact, on Drew Barrymore's site, or not her site, her, what am I trying to think of? Her freaking... Oh my gosh, really, Rachel? What is wrong with you? On flowerbeauty.com, she has a picture of this up if you go through the pictures, and it says this is like the perfect nude for everybody. And it's just really pretty because it's kind of a mauvey pink, but it's light at the same time. So that one is in Petal Kiss. Okay, next up we have Tender Tuberose. This is a really pretty kind of My Lips but better shade. It's a little bit deeper than Petal Kiss, but it's still really pretty, just kind of your everyday shade. And I'll put this one down here. This is Tender Tuberose. And now for the last shade I have to show you. This is a beautiful shade. It's called Get to the Poinsettia. Such a pretty matte color. It's kind of like a corally red shade. It's really beautiful on the lips. Love this one. This was recommended to me by one of my subscribers, so thank you. It's absolutely gorgeous. One more lipstick that I forgot to show you in the black packaging. This one is called Rosebud. This is another one that was mentioned to me by one of my subscribers, and again, one of my favorites, so thank you again. The 2 shades she recommended were these 2 right here, and I have to say these are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at the pigmentation, the color. They last a good amount of time too. So here's just a quick look at the swatches up close. I'm going to jump out of lipsticks right now because I do have a ton more to show you, but I did pick up the Wet n Wild contouring palette. This one is in Dulce de Leche shade, I guess. This is the one with the more yellow tone powder. I've used this a couple times and I'm not sure what I think about it yet, so I might do a review on this. Let me know if you guys want a review, but I mean, it's pretty good for the price. And something new that I picked up at Walgreens, which was kind of expensive, was the CIRCA foundation. On the stand, it said medium to full coverage, and I have to agree, you can get medium to full coverage. I am wearing this now, and so far, I'm really liking it. I'm kind of testing it out right now because I am going to do a review. But one thing I really like about it right off the get-go, it's in a nice glass jar. It has, you know, a nice lid on it, and it comes with a pump. And it is medium to full coverage. So I'm kind of still testing out the lasting power and what I truly think of it. When wearing a foundation for the first time, you really think you know what it's all about, but then you wear it for a few days and you really don't. I've done that before, so I want to make sure that I give you guys an honest review on this, but so far, so good. Except for the price, it is $15, but it is in a glass jar with the pump, so you are paying for nicer packaging too. So something to keep in mind. And then let's see, what do we have next? These are mostly lipsticks. Oh my gosh, I got a problem. So moving on to the new Maybelline limited edition Master Glaze blush. As you can see, the packaging is really cute. I think that, I want to say that's New York that's on the packaging, but of course it's limited edition, and of course it's a beautiful shade. I wish they would take their limited edition shades and put them in their freaking permanent line, because I mean their permanent line is kind of just coral, pink, mauve, you know, just the typical shades, and like this shade is just a beautiful pink, but it has a little bit of peach. They kind of, you know, do a little twist on the limited edition shades. But I am wearing this on my cheeks now, and here's a swatch for you. It's really pretty. It catches the light. I love the way these make my cheeks look, and too bad in the stand for these there was only 2 blushes. I should have picked up the other one, but I feel rude doing that because there's only 2 and they're so amazing, and I just don't want to ruin the chance for somebody else to pick up the other one since there's only 2. You know what I mean? But it is gorgeous. If you guys see this blush, pick it up. It's so pretty. Like I said, it's what I'm wearing. Any glow that you see is from this. Last thing to talk about as far as limited edition is concerned is the Maybelline lipstick in Purposeful Mauve. Excuse me, it's what I'm wearing now. I was really surprised that I liked this as much as I did, because looking at it, I mean, it looks really pretty. It's kind of like a mauvey brown nude shade, but on my lips it comes off more pink. So I really love this color. And something that I haven't tried before that I picked up at Sally's Beauty Supply, this is by Real Colors Hydrate Lips Waterproof Gel Liner Lip Liner. This is in the shade Pinup Pink, and I wanted to try it because it says it's waterproof gel lip liner. I have not used it yet, but there's a swatch of it. It's a really pretty pink shade that I thought would be fun for the spring. So I'm going to give this a go. I'll let you guys know in a future video of what I think of this. And then I also picked up some Jordana liners. I picked up the shade in Rock and Rose, Pink Love, and then Rose Crush. I really like wearing this Rose Crush shade with peachy tone lipsticks. I don't know, I think they just go so well together with like light peachy tone lipsticks anyways, nothing like a crazy coral. And then this is in the shade Pink Love. I haven't opened it yet, so I'm not going to swatch that. But then everybody knows the shade in Rock and Rose. I've had this one before, but I'm getting low. So it's just kind of a brown tone shade that I love. I can tell you one thing right now about this lip liner. I just try to wipe it off my hands like with this towel, and like it's not budging, so it's definitely long lasting. So I think I'm gonna like this guy. Moving on to some hard candy lipsticks that I picked up. I picked up in the shade Beloved, which is super beautiful. I mean, look at this peachy pink shade, and I love these. They last a long time, and some of them do stain your lips. So here is in the shade Beloved. Let me know if you guys want a video on like my favorite lip cocktails, because I was thinking about doing that, and I thought that would be kind of a neat video, because there's cocktails or like lip combinations that I wear on a regular basis. So let me know if you guys want to see that. And then I also picked up the hard candy lipstick, and this is in the shade Popular. This is a really pretty light pink shade. I don't think it's too light to where it washes me out. But I just love the formula of these. They have a little bit of gloss, good staying power, and just super comfortable on the lips. Alright, so moving on to the NYC Expert Lash lipsticks. If you see, mine are all jacked up because my 22-month-old got a hold of 2 of my lipsticks and decided to scribble all over the carpet and walls. We had a cleaning guy come and clean our carpets, and surprisingly he got all the lipstick out, which was crazy because there were swatches on the carpet like this long, you know, all down the hallway. So he did get them out, but anyways, I'm glad he ruined my cheap ones and not my expensive one. But anyways, this is in the shade Air Kiss, and I just thought these would be really fun summertime lipsticks, spring summertime lipsticks anyways. And this one is in the shade Pure Coral. This is another one he got a hold of, as you can see. So here is Pure Coral, another super bright, pretty spring summer shade. I can't wait to, well, I'm going to try to wear these. They're all jacked up now. But anyways, the next color is Velvety Fuchsia. I haven't worn this one yet, but look how pretty this one looks in the tube. So let's see how that looks like. They're all kind of similar, but you know, they're different enough to where like you have to have them all, you know what I mean? And then the last shade I picked up is called Bury Me. I didn't think I would like this one that much, but I like it more than I thought I was going to because I guess it comes off lighter on the lips than it looks in the tube, or better on the lips. I don't know if it's any lighter, but I do like this one. It did come off really nice on my lips. Last NYC lipstick I picked up was in their 99-cent line. I don't know why I got this shade because it's like a super 80s frost kind of fuchsia color, but I don't have anything like this, I don't think. Maybe I do, but I'll probably never wear this, but it was only 99 cents and I don't know, it just looks so pretty. So there's that one. It is kind of crazy, but I don't know, you never know when you're gonna need a shade like this, you know what I mean? Here are the swatches up close of the NYC lipsticks. Moving on to the Wet n Wild Mega Lash lipsticks, I think these are called. These are just the matte ones that are only $1.89. I picked up a few more. I know I have some of these, but they're getting so old that they're really drying out. Anyways, one of my favorite shades is called Smokin' Hot Pink. I love this color. This is so flattering. It's kind of like a deeper berry shade, but not too deep to where, you know, you look like a vampire. So there is Smokin' Hot Pink right here. And then the next one is called Think Pink. This is just a really pretty baby pink. I love these lipsticks because they're super matte and they last a super long time. Just make sure, you know, your lips are exfoliated, blah, blah, blah. The next one is called Mauve Outta Here. This is a really pretty purpley toned berry shade. So love this one. Next is called Dollhouse Pink. This is a really bright kind of Barbie pink, but I like to mix them with lip liners and make them work for my skin tone because I just love how they last so long. Next up is called Just Peachy. Oh, this one's not open yet, so I'm not going to swatch that one because they take so long to open. And then this next one is called Pinkerbell. This is like a warm tone pink. This will be really pretty for summer. So here we have Pinkerbell. And then the last one is Don't Blink Pink. Ooh, this one's really pretty. It's kind of a mid-tone pink. So I love these. I'll do a close-up for you guys too because these are great lipsticks for how freaking cheap they are. So that wraps up my haul, at least I think so. I'm sure I have something else laying around here that I was supposed to show but didn't. But anyways, stay tuned like this, like I'm on TV. Let me know if you guys want a foundation review, which I'll probably do anyways. So far I said I'm liking this, so this is going to be coming up in a video. And then also I was thinking about doing a Flower Beauty lip swatch video so you can really see what they look like on my lips. But so that does wrap up my haul. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.